my presentation now. So today I'll be talking about about how
He's laughing.
efforts. Okay, so the AI that also helps in a moment. All right. It's using AI. One thing we all know is that AI is already affecting every aspect of human life, to our lifestyle, to the way we relate to people and the likes. It's taking the major of these things. And according to Wikipedia, the term artificial intelligence is computers that mimic humans associate with other human minds, such as learning and problem solving. Yeah, so AI just bottom line makes our work easier. It helps us do the complex take a long time to complete by humans. AI just helps us do it quickly. All right, so a lot of organizations, big companies especially, are using AI these days to improve their marketing efforts. For example, Amazon uses AI to show only relevant products to shoppers based on previous searches, purchases, and views. So AI helps to know what kind of clients or kind of customers or kind of users will most likely get your product and what kind of things your user would want to see in terms of content, in terms of behavioral patterns and the likes. Note, AI is not human intelligence. Yeah, AI is not human intelligence. AI is not an human being, but it can think like a human and may exceed human intelligence. So AI are programmed to be smarter than humans in some way. Yeah, but very few AIs have emotional abilities and the likes. Yeah, but I think they are trying to improve on that. Okay, so back to marketing. So 5 awesome ways AI improves it. 1, recognize and analyze. AI helps to optimize remarketing strategies. For example, I visit Jumia and I was checking through their product list and I find the product that I really like. Maybe the cost of the product is beyond my budget, but I click on it and put it in my cart. But I abandoned the cart for a while. Yeah. One thing this shopping e-commerce websites like Jumia do is that maybe you abandon your cart. The truth is, anywhere you go online, either you visit a website and Google or anything you do online, you'll most likely see an ad of this same product you abandoned in your cart. They are trying to market to you. Has anybody come across such a thing like that?
Yes.
Yeah. So in digital marketing, we call it retargeting. So that is a form of trying to reach out to your clients where in different other places aside where you first got in contact with them. And even with this, sometimes AI generally helps you to know the behavioral pattern of your user. For example, AI-powered audience buying platform like API Cross-X programmatic platforms uses deep learning algorithms to analyze dozens of user behaviors in real time and predict which user have a high chance of converting. So using AI, you can know if to actually chase a particular lead, if you need to run after somebody to buy a product or not from their behavioral pattern. What kind of behavioral pattern? For example, one thing Facebook ad does is that it shows your contents to people that you could you could set your content, or you could choose your content to be shown to people who have bought products online in the past maybe 3 months, 6 months, or the likes. Yeah, so that ads will be targeting people that have bought something online. So it just shows the ability of AI to really do a whole lot of things like that. I'll go into more details of that along the line. Secondly is number 2 is application of AI chatbot. I'm sure many of us, when probably you have a complaint, maybe to a very big brand online, maybe you bought a software or a tool and you want to ask or make inquiries. Most of the time, it's an AI that is replying you. Even banks are using AI to reply on WhatsApp. I think Leo is for UB. I can't remember any other one. So they reply you with basic informations that you need. For example, maybe the price of the product, if you do free delivery, the uses of some of the products, the product specifications, and the likes. You are chatting with the AI. Sometimes it feels like you're chatting with a normal human being because you get all the necessary details or informations you need for that. And the truth is, AI chatbots don't need to rest. They never get tired. All you need to do probably maybe you just upgrade your program or the likes. But it's not like they get tired or they close from work. They don't close from work. So it is easy for big brands or brands generally to use AI chatbots to cater for clients that would make inquiries when they are not available. Yeah, we are human beings. We do a whole lot of other things aside our business. Yeah, so sometimes we are not available to listen to the request of clients or customers. But there's a provision for AI chatbots to help you improve your customer experience by them being online 20 available to chat with your customers anytime they have any complaints or the other. All right, so the next one is email marketing. One of the best form of marketing currently now is email marketing, because you are able to constantly give your clients or your potential audience or your leads regular, targeted, valuable content. It cannot be emphasized. Your ability to give your customer what they need at a particular time. So these email marketing AIs help you to send the proper message to your client. For example, there are different stages of the email marketing funnel. We have the awareness stage where you are telling them, you are introducing them to a product. You might not even, at that point, it's not even necessary you introduce them to a product. You are just giving them value, probably subscribed to your email list, and you are just telling them what you can offer them, yeah, and you are giving them value, tips on what they could do depending on your niche. So AI can help you analyze the kind of email marketing campaign to use. It helps you optimize your content. So there's something we call A/B testing in email marketing. That's trying to sample 2 different things and know which one works better, which one does not work better. A/B testing takes a lot of time. It could take a lot of resources. But when you introduce AI into your email marketing, it just tells you the right content to the right audience at a particular time. For example, now, your subject line, the right subject line you should use, which would increase your click-through open rate, which will increase your click-through rate at the end of it. That's the body. But your subject line increases your email open rate. And if your leads or your targets does not, that means the beautiful things you've written in the body of your email or the nice offers you have for them is wasted because they cannot even open your email. So an AI can help you compose the right subject line that would increase curiosity in the minds of your audience. So, and as I was saying, concerning email marketing, I don't know of everybody else, I would want to know how many emails you think you receive on a daily basis. Not work email, I mean your personal email. I don't know if anybody wants to speak.
5 emails or 10.
You said?
10 or 5 emails in a day.
10 or 5. Who else wants to? 10 or, yeah.
About 10. I get about 10.
Okay, you guys are really lucky. I don't know how you do it. You get just 10. I get close to 20, no more than 20 at times. Emails on a daily basis.
I think I'm
So
with you.
it just
20.
shows the competition for time. So your subject line must be very, very targeted to your audience. So an email marketing tool like email AI tool like Phrasee. Now, what Phrasee does is help you optimize your subject line, the designs, the images, the content you need. For example, you are targeting, let's say, women in business or women in top companies that are taking top positions in companies. Yeah, maybe HRs and the likes. Yeah. And you want to target this set of people. The way you convey your message, the way you write your content is different from the way you write it when you are targeting maybe a teen, a lady who is in her teenage years, or maybe earlier, probably a lady that just graduated from school. Yeah, so the way you convey your message is different. So AI, instead of sitting down to just think and think and think, AI helps you to strategize. Yeah, to use for your messages. And the truth is, one beautiful thing is these contents the AI writes would include or will convey your brand message, your brand persona. It will convey it to your target audience. So email marketing can be optimized using AI tools. For the AI tools, we'll get into that shortly. All right, the next one is AI digital advertising. So there are two basic forms of digital advertising that is popular. We have social media advertising and we have Google Ads advertising. Yeah. So from statistics, as at 2018, two, 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 this money is so much that I'm finding it difficult to even pronounce it. $273.29 billion was spent in 2018 on advertising generally. It just shows that, and these numbers is increasing. It just shows that a lot of people or a lot of businesses are seeing the need to advertise to companies or to their target audience using social media adverts or Google adverts. So AI technology helps you to. Hello. Hello. Am I still on?
Yeah, you said how much?
Yes,
I said
can hear
two
you.
as of 2018, 273.29 billion US dollars was spent on advertising.
That's
Yeah.
big. $billion.
Yeah, $billion. Yeah, so
Okay.
it just shows that people are spending money on ads, and for you to get value for your money, you need to target the right set of people. For example, I was saying it earlier on when I was talking during the introduction that Facebook ads, for example, Facebook ads helps you to target people in terms of their behavior, what they love doing, their hobbies. They help you target their interests, their educational background, and the likes. How does Facebook ads do this? They have their bot that goes through different social media accounts. Yeah, so it helps you. They help you pick out people that are some of the behaviors you have chosen. For example, maybe you are targeting people that love going on vacation. Yeah, the AI goes through all the social media accounts in their database to know people who have mentioned vacation in maybe their posts or have mentioned vacation in maybe during their profile or something, or maybe they were chatting with somebody on Twitter or Facebook. Yeah. So this bot goes through that and picks out these people and show your ads to this set of people. That is why it's not advisable to put sensitive informations on social media like Facebook and Twitter and the likes, because their bots will surely pick up these things and give your information to advertisers. That is how they make their money. That was why the US government was fighting with Mark Zuckerberg about leaking informations and the likes, because all your informations that are in on your Facebook page, your comment section, these bots have access to it and they can feed this information to marketers to help them target you specifically. Yeah, so some of these AI tools will help you strategically. They can then make strategic decisions about where they allocate their budgets and who they target. Yeah, so your budget, it depends on the algorithm. For example, Google Ads, for example, gives analytical information about your customers. Yeah, the kind of people that are clicking your ads, the kind of their profile, their location, and the likes. So they give this bot gives you information, detailed information on the behavioral pattern, or advises you on how to spend your money wisely. For example, a particular content does well, it advises you to spend more money on this content than on other content. I'm sure, I don't know how long it will take you to, if you are running ads and you need to go and search for people that are interested in vacation online, how long will it take you to do all these searches? But these bots help you to do these searches in milliseconds, and it gets the information for you. All right, my time is almost gone. Application of marketing content. Yeah, 40% of millennials trust video content trust video content the most. So millennials trust video content more. So it helps you when you're targeting millennials, for example, you know that video content is your priority. So whatever you are selling, you put it in video form and sell it to them, and you spend less money on written content. Yeah. So so let me just quickly tools. So there are different AI tools. You can either use some for social media monitoring, interactive chat tool, conversation marketing tool, and the like. So for email marketing, you have 7sense, Optimal, Tracy. I mentioned Tracy earlier. 7sense uses behavioral profiling to help you win attention in your customers' overcrowded email box. So it helps you create the content that will suit your target audience properly. For content marketing, we have Grammarly. Many of us know Grammarly. It helps you correct your grammar and also help you restructure it for the paid version of it. You can restructure your grammar for you. We have sentiment assigned. We have market news. I love market news. It will shows you which keywords. So it is a good SEO tool, AI tool. So it helps you to know the keyword you should focus on, the one that will help you rank higher and the one that will not help you rank higher. We have chatbots and e-commerce tool. We have Copilot. For e-commerce AI tools, we have Jetlo and we have Crayon. For example, Crayon helps you monitor your competition. So it helps you know what your competition is doing right, what is your competition is doing wrong, the kind of post that is working well for them, the kind of campaign you should launch that your competitor is doing well in. So for social media, we have Pattern 89, we have Pesado. So Pesado is a marketing language tool that uses AI and machine learning to produce language that resonates the most with any given audience. If you are targeting a young audience, you know young audience love entertainment, they love vibes and the like. So the way your brand voice will be conveyed in terms of entertainment to reach your target audience. So it's all about your target audience. It's all about your target audience. The ability to target your audience properly would help you increase your marketing results. Thank you. So I don't know if there are any questions with my remaining 2 minutes. I don't know if anybody has any question.
Is there any question? Okay, you can ask the question. You can ask the question.
Okay.
I have a question.
Okay, I have a question. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. My question is, since you said majorly there's AI.
I can't hear you clearly.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay. My question is, you talking about AI, right? So
Yes.
my question is it possible, like, for this to lead to a lot of people losing their jobs?
Losing their jobs.
Yes.
Is currently in the tech industry is a very thin line. There's no hard and fast, and there's no yes or no answer to that question. It just depends on the kind of job you do and the kind of skill set you have. Some of these AIs, you need to still operate them manually from your own end and input informations, program it and the like. So it just depends on your skill set. But there are some jobs AI will take over definitely. So it depends on individuals improving their skill set. Yeah, you can come in, please.
All right. Artificial intelligence cannot totally take people out of our jobs because people have to be the one to build this artificial intelligence. And artificial intelligence can never be 100% accurate. They still need human knowledge to do a couple of things because they always make mistakes. There always be bugs and errors in our code. The same way when computers came, in, it reduced the workload of people in factories and they started bringing in robots. But robots didn't take everybody out of the factory. It only took people that were not relevant out of the factory. So if you have a good relevant skill, robots or artificial intelligence can never take you out of the industry.
Yes, yes, you're right. So it just depends on you improving your skills and your knowledge on your
Okay,
field.
okay, thank you for that. But the next question is, so basically, like, there are so still some like old people. Hope you understand the question. The question, like, there are still some adults in the industry which don't have the time, to be improving their skill. So you get what I'm saying? Like, they have families, they have this and that, and since the AI is virtually taking, as you said, people that are not relevant out of the system, won't that affect those people too?
Well, from my own knowledge of that, if you're not relevant, I don't see the reason why you'll be paid. So you have to find the time to be relevant. So it's just what it is. Or you can get a job that just suits your skill sets. But if you're in the tech, if you're in the tech industry, if your job is in the tech industry, you just need to just continue learning. You don't have an excuse to stop learning if you're in the tech industry because the world is evolving on a daily basis.
All right. Damilare, thank you.
All right.
Okay. Adeyemi, you can come up now.
Okay. How do I? Okay. Stop sharing.
Yeah. Hello. I'm on. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. You can come up now.
Okay.
Adeyemi, you have to put on your camera.
Yeah, good morning, everyone.
Bonjour.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Okay. Okay, so morning everyone once again. So as human being, we speak different languages, like we have our native language and we have other languages. Some have other languages which they are able to speak. Now, for we humans, we have a native language which is also called our mother tongue. But for machines, they have a native language which is called machine code. Machine code, which are binary numbers, which are 0 and 1. Now, for every sentence or for every word you write for the machine, it sees this word as 0 and 1. So Now, how do machines understand our language? Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Adeyemi Michael. I'm a Python developer, and I'm talking about natural language processing. So today we'll be talking about what natural language processing is. What is natural language? What is processing? The importance of natural language processing, applications of natural language processing, challenges faced in natural language processing. So what's natural language processing? We're going to divide this into two, whereby we talk about natural language and processing. So natural language is a language that is the native speech of people. English, French, Spanish, and so on. Now, these native languages are also called our mother tongue. This mother tongue is a language whereby a child is being exposed to from birth. So now this language is for some people. They have other language. I call it language. These languages that other people speak, there's what we call the native language, and we have other languages for someone. A person can be able to speak Yoruba, that is the native language, but have other language. Maybe you can be able to speak French or be able to speak Spanish, maybe because of where the person has gone to. Now, if I may ask, which of the following on the screen is not a natural language?
Python.
Python.
Yeah, thank you. Python is not a natural language because Python is a programming language which is used to program. Now, I can't say I'm communicating with someone with Python. No, because Python is a programming language, but I can speak English to someone. I can communicate English to someone. If I understand Spanish, I can communicate this Spanish to someone. So now, what is processing? Processing means how a computer carries out instructions, and this is a method. This is a method by which you give an input and it produces an output. Now, take for instance this image on our screen. Now you can see that the microphone is an input. Take for instance, you are a musician, you are singing. So this microphone is the input. Then the CPU, which is the processing device, is used to process the voice, the music which this artist has sung, and then it brings an output device, whether it's in a CD or whether in a CD or an MP3 folder. So Mr. Jacob, please, can you unmute your mic? Okay, thank you. So I was talking about what natural language processing means. Now, natural language processing is a branch of artificial intelligence, which is called AI, concerned with giving computers the ability to understand text and spoken words the same way human beings can. Now, let me give an example. I'm a person who was sent out to market maybe the business I'm doing. Now, I went on a business trip, maybe to Spain, and what me I understand English, and I was told to market to someone who is a Spaniard who speaks Spanish. Now, for me to be able to communicate with this person, and this person doesn't understand English, but understands
We are in a meeting.
Spanish. Now, but me, I don't understand Spanish. So for me to be able to communicate to this person, I need an interpreter who understands this in my English and understands his Spanish. So when I want to communicate to this person, I communicate through this interpreter. Then the interpreter now interprets my English to the Spaniard. So now me, I serve as a human. The interpreter serves as an NLP technique, and the Spaniard is a machine. So for this machine to understand my language, is able through the NLP is being able to understand my language. So we talk about the importance of natural language processing, and we have huge volumes of textual data. Natural language processing helps computers with speaking with people in their own language. For instance, NLP makes it possible for computers to read text, hear speech, and interpret it. And today's machines can analyze more language-based data than humans without fatigue and in a consistent and unbiased way. Now, natural language processing is very important because I did the research and I found out that 21% of every data that we, because every day data is being sent to through like now I'm talking about for now, like now, talking about data. Data is being passed through every second, every minute. We send messages, we speak words. So for NLP now, NLP has really helped us in the sense that now we want to send a message to someone and we are really busy. We can send voice notes. Now, these voice notes, the person is going to be able to understand what we are speaking, and even we can use speech recognition, which you say a word and it's being written down for you. We also have another importance, which is structuring a highly unstructured data source. Now, human language is astronaut. Is anyone talking? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. It's a complex and diverse. We express ourselves in infinite ways, both verbally and in writing. Now, when we write, we often misspell or abbreviate words or omit punctuation. But when we speak, we have regional accents. Now, but NLP is important because it helps resolve ambiguity in language and adds useful numerical structure to the data for many downstream applications such as speech recognition or text analysis. So NLP help us in, so sometimes we want to send message to someone and maybe we made a mistake in a part of that message. So, but looking down on our keyboard, we will see some recommendations, bring words that we are going to be able to use. Take for instance, we want to say, when will you be back? Now, it will bring, when you just type W, it will bring other words that start with W. Then you pick the word you want to use. And there are sometimes we abbreviate some words like this, THIS, we write it as DIS. So for the NLP, it helps us correct this English. And I even noticed recently that some of these abbreviations are being stored because NLP helps us store this abbreviation because some people usually abbreviate words. So but it has helped us store this abbreviation. And when we are writing messages, it brings out this abbreviation which we have stored. Now we'll talk about applications of natural language processing. Talk about sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis is a natural language processing technique that is used to determine whether data is positive, negative, or neutral. Now, sentiment analysis is often performed on textual data to help business monitor brand and product sentiment in customer feedback and understand customer needs. Now, take for instance, you are a person who sells clothes and you get a customer who comes to your shop to buy clothes. Now, this customer who comes in to buy clothes, entering the shop or the market, he sees like a customer care, like a receptionist who is like chewing gum and pressing phone. Now, what type of expression do you think that customer will feel? That customer will feel a negative expression, or it's going to give a negative feedback because it's not being attended to. It's not being attended to well because I'm entering the market for the first time. I want to buy clothes. You that is the customer care, or you that is the receptionist, you are supposed to attend to me very well, make me feel that, oh, this place I've entered, make me even refer people to come and buy things from them. If you look at the screen, my screen, you can see some of these NLP sentiment analysis, such as negative. You can see that totally dissatisfied with the service, worst customer care ever. That's a negative feedback. A neutral feedback is good job, but I will expect a lot more. We have the positive feedback, which is brilliant effort. Brilliant effort, guys. Loved your work. So these are feedbacks of sentiment analysis. We talk about speech recognition. Now, it's the process of enabling a computer to identify and respond to the sounds produced in human speech. It uses natural language processing to transform spoken language into a machine-readable format. An example of this speech recognition is Cortana, Siri, Google Assistant, and Alexa. I know many of us will know some of this speech recognition. So Cortana, Siri, Google Assistant, and Alexa, these are speech recognition. They are examples of speech recognition. Take for instance, you are very busy and you want to send a message to someone. You can just on one of these speech recognition examples of this speech recognition. Maybe it's Google Assistant you are using. You only down and just say, hello, please, I'm in a meeting. So speaking to this, it's going to write what you have said down and you just send it. So it helps. Now you are in a meeting, you can't be able to answer or reply that message. But with the help of speech recognition, you could be able to reply that message instantly. We talk about chatbots. Chatbot is a computer program or artificial intelligence that communicates with a customer via textual or sound methods. Now, they are designed to understand natural language and deliver an appropriate response through natural language generation. And examples of companies that uses this NLP are Slack, Lifter, and Messenger. Now, in Beacom, we have a chatbot which reminds us of us to send our daily reports and documentation. So every 5 p.m. every day, it sends a reminder that, hey, send your daily reports and documentation. Now, some people may have forgotten that I'm true, or maybe you have been stressed from work and you just get home. But seeing this reminder, you get, oh, I have to send my daily reports. Now, chatbot also helps us. Now, we can't be online 24/7, but this chatbot helps us. For instance, you have a customer who wants to make inquiries of some of the products you sell. But for a chatbot, it will help you because chatbots are not usually, they cannot be tired. Unlike human, we can fall sick, we can be tired, and we can most, so some of these things, these chatbots are not, they are not tired, or they cannot fall sick. So sending these messages, a customer who wants to make some inquiries on this product, using this chatbot, it can help you give some appropriate response to these customers that, okay, oh, this from so time to so time, we are always open, we sell this product, we sell this product. So it gives useful information to this customer about the product you sell. We talk about auto correction. Now, it's also a software function that automatically makes or suggests corrections for mistakes in spelling or grammar made while typing. Natural language processing plays a vital role in grammar checking software and autocorrect functions. Tools like Grammarly, for example, use NLP to help you improve your writing by detecting grammar, spelling, or sentence structure errors. Yes, you can see from my screen now, it shows what time should. You can see that it brings should for you. Now, bringing it helps you to be able to, now this is a mistake on the writer's part, but it brings this autocorrect, brings this correction for you that, hey, you are making a mistake while typing. This is the correct this is the correct word to use. So it gives you suggestions on the correction of these mistakes you have made. Even if you are spelling, you can see it spells this, or he or she spells this should wrongly, but it brings the correct word for the person to use. So autocorrect is one of the natural language processing technique that we use. Another application of natural language processing is machine translation. It's a subfield of computational linguistics that investigates the use of software to translate text or speech from one language to another. An example of this MT, which is machine translation, is SmartCat, Transifex, Crowdin, and Google Translate. So there was a time which I had a friend who was in France, and he just sent a word like, I think he said sent bonjour, and I don't understand what the meaning of bonjour is. So immediately I just went to this Google Translator, and I typed from French to English, and I typed, I'm sorry, from French to English, what bonjour means. And he told me that bonjour means good morning. So it helped me to know that, okay, so anybody who greets me bonjour, I know that, oh, bonjour means good morning. So now you can see from the screen here, from French to English, it translates, it's tonight I will eat chicken with Pascal. That is the English word. And today I don't understand this, but this is a French word. And you can see on another example, say hello world, means what? Bonjour le monde. So this is an example of machine translation. So challenges faced in natural language processing. Is anybody saying anything? Samuel?
Yeah, yeah,
Fine.
yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you should give us chance to ask questions now.
Okay, you want to ask question?
Yeah, give your audience chance to ask questions.
Okay, so is there? Okay, is there any question?
All right. I
Well,
think I do.
I have a
Okay.
question.
Yeah, I didn't quite understand the machine learning translation that you're explaining. That smart card. Didn't understand what you're saying.
Okay, I said machine translation. So this smart card is an example of this machine translation, whereby you translate maybe English to maybe French, or just translate any language from one language to another. That's what machine translation actually means. So I just gave some examples on the screen, whereby you translate English to French. Hello world means bonjour le monde. So Femi.
Bonjour le monde, not bonjour le monde.
Okay, sorry, bonjour le monde.
Bonjour le monde.
Okay,
So, do you understand?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, Samuel, can I ask a question?
What you are trying to tell us now, is it somewhat similar to what Damilare just taught us? I mean, artificial intelligence, something like that.
Yes, it's actually similar, because this NLP is called natural language processing, whereby you translate language, because machines, they can't understand our language, because as I said earlier on, what their native language is binary codes, which are 0 and 1. So for every sentence you write, they see this as 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. But with the help of natural language processing, is a technique which helps this machine understand our language, which is the human language.
Okay.
Now, do you understand?
Okay. You teach the machine how to learn our language, or you teach the machine our language, then they give us what we ask them to do.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Is there anyone else who have questions? We are out of time. Anyone? Or do you have any questions for your audience? You can come up with it.
I don't have any questions.
All right. If that's it, it's time to end this session. It's time for our tech team stand-ups. Please, let's attend our various team stand-ups right now. Have a good day, everyone. I wish you all the best.